Hello, it is the Cosmic Turtle, and thank you for joining me for the next part in my comic talk series. For this part, I've decided to, unlike the last one, it's not going to be me showing you all of my all of a particular kind of comic. For this one, I'm only going to be showing you a couple of comics, and it is my key issues, or at least ones I think are worth noting in my Amazing Spider-Man series. I will be doing a video where I show you all of them. I just need a little bit time to prepare for it, to figure out where to put them and how to organise them and stuff. So for this one, I'm going to be starting from the highest number and working backwards. And to start off, I'll be showing you this one, which is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 569. And this one is actually the first appearance of anti-venom. So most of these comics are going to be first appearances. Like, I think all but 3 of them or 4 of them are first appearances. So this one I actually had as a Christmas present of a friend, I believe, about a year or 2 ago, or maybe 3 years now. This one now, the next one is 261, which is the first appearance of Carnage, which is one of my favourite comics out of all the ones that I have. I'm a massive fan of Carnage. I love the storylines with him, this one, and Maximum Carnage. Obviously there's others, but this one, I'm not sure what's happened because I'm actually missing a comic by here. I discovered I was missing it literally about 5 minutes before recording this, and I'm a bit upset about it. I'm going to keep looking around. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. But this is issue 299, which is the first appearance of Venom. He, which is awesome. And the one before is 298, which I'm supposed to have somewhere, which is the first issue to be penciled by Todd McFarlane. I haven't read this one in a while, but I have read it. I'm sure Venom doesn't show up much in it, though. I'm sure he only turns up at the end. But yeah, so that's the first technically the first appearance of Venom. Now here we have Spider-Man issue 265, which is the first appearance of Silver Sable, which I didn't realise this until the recording of this video. I did some research to quickly browse through, and I realised in my haste there's at least, before the end of the video I'm going to quickly, actually I'm going to do it now, I'll keep talking, quickly pop into the filing cabinet to grab an important issue, which is now higher than the others, so it breaks my system, but don't worry about that. So the next one we have is 238, which this one is possibly my favourite comic that I have, and is the first appearance of the Hobgoblin. And the Hobgoblin is one of my favourite villains of all time, maybe second to Venom, but it'll be a very close second, gotta be fair. And this one is another comic bought by a friend for Christmas. Sorry, my bad. There's some weird notification pop up on my screen. Yeah, this is a comic, another one bought for me by a friend for Christmas. I think 2 years back, maybe 3, 4 again. You know, somewhere around that time. And it is issue 194, which is the first appearance of Black Cat, which is a really cool one. Really cool comic. I really like that one. And now here we get to the, it's 4, well actually no, there's 5, no 4, definitely 4, I remember, ones which aren't first appearances, but these are my 4 issues within the top 100, or the first 100 of Spider-Man. So this is Spider-Man 98, and this is one of the 3 comics of the time, there might be more now, I'm not sure, that don't have the comic authority, what's it called? The comic code. As you can see by here, look, on this one, it has this stamp. This one does not have the stamp anywhere on it because the comic code disapprove with the storyline because it's about drugs. It's about Harry Osborn is like dying of drugs, or like he's just in the hospital because of drugs, and Peter is trying to make Norman go see his son basically. And this one now is issue 87, which I'm not sure if it's the first time, but considering it's 87 I'm pretty sure it is. But in this one Peter tells his friends that he is Spider-Man, and I assume for the first time. It all works out in the end, they don't know it's him. I won't spoil the story for that one. This one, again, I didn't realise this was a first appearance until just now. Well, not just now, like a little while back. This is Spider-Man issue 58. If you've seen the amazing, no, what was it called? Spectacular Spider-Man TV series, you'll probably recognise this one. It's where Peter loses his memory and he works with Doc Ock and like they commit crimes together. And this one is also the first appearance of Captain Stacy. This was actually bought for me by my older brother for Christmas. Actually, on that note, this one was actually bought for me by my cousin. As, I believe, was this comic. Amazing Spider-Man issue 40. And this one is where Green Goblin loses his memory for the first time. Or maybe only time, but he loses his memory and he goes back to being Norman, and he forgets that he knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man. So, you know, issue 40, this is my earliest issue, and I think it's really cool. Love all the early comics. And the last one I thought I should show just because of it is what it is, and it is Spider-Man issue 700. I have two issues, 2 volumes of 700. I have a variant art with I believe it's the 300th issue, like where Spider-Man's swinging in the middle with 300s all behind him, but it's got Doc Ock swinging. So this one I actually bought on release day. I've always been a fan of Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man's been my favourite superhero since ever. I don't remember not liking Spider-Man. I remember watching the TV series growing up, buying the like the Panini comics, Ultimate Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man in the shop by my house. But I didn't start buying like actual real comics until about, I don't know actually, like Amazing Spider-Man. It was about 6 or 5 years back, maybe 7 years, because I didn't realise you had to pre-order them because in Swansea comic shop where I got this at the time. Like Amazing Spider-Man just sells out instantly. If you don't ask them to keep you a copy behind, you will not get any of them. So yeah, I was devastated at the time. Obviously, you know, just started collecting them on like issue 694 or something when I first started my little run, and then he dies and it ends. So yeah, this is known by Watch Mojo anyway. Watch Mojo rate this one as the worst thing Marvel has ever done to Spider-Man by killing him and making Doc Ock Spider-Man. And funny enough, the reverse is like rated, I think it was their second best thing, making Spider-Man Peter Parker again, not Doc Ock. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be making a second video for my Amazing Spider-Man comics where these will be in it again, but I'm going to be glancing over them quickly, like all the issues, because as I mentioned in my Spawn video, there's about 200 to 300 Ultimate Amazing Spider-Man comics in my collection. As obviously you can tell by this one, there's 700 in total. These aren't my only first appearances. I do have a couple of other first appearances. I didn't think they were worth bringing out though. It's like Puma and I think it was Prowler, no, not Prowler. Some other characters, like some characters that you don't really hear much about. So I thought there's no point bringing them out to be like, oh, this is the first appearance of so and so, and you know, only the hardcore fans will know what it is. I suppose these videos are more catered towards the hardcore fans, but at the same time they're more catered, I guess, for me to have a creative outlet, like, and to show all my hard work and all my money spent on these comics. you know, you don't get many opportunities to, well, I don't get many opportunities to talk about comics at the moment, so I'm just really enjoying the start of this series, and I hope it continues for a while. I really hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe would be amazing. Really fantastic and greatly appreciated. And also, I should probably mention, I also have Twitch, which is TheCosmicTurtles with no spaces, so you can catch me on there when I record my gameplay videos, like I guess live at the time. And you know, we can chat, you can ask me questions about the game I'm playing or about anything you want to ask me. I have no problems with that. And for the next video, I think I'm either going to do, again, you can comment in this, and you, like, I guess you can put it to a vote. I'll either show you all of my Game of Thrones comics that I have at the moment. I nearly have the full run. I missed about 6 of the first set. Or I'll show you my my more important or more key issues of the Walking Dead comics, because I don't know, I probably got about somewhere in the area of 100 Walking Dead. So Walking Dead will be like the Spider-Man comics, you know. I'll do the key issues and I'll show you like a quick run through showing you all the comics. And so yeah, that is it for me. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.